Welcome to Mini Me Crafts. Today we're going to be making this Perfectly Paris notebook. This is one of our mini craft kits that we have at minimecrafts.com. It also comes with a coordinating pencil that has the Eiffel Tower on it and the I Heart Paris all over it. So as always, our craft kits come, they're pre-assembled, they're individually packaged, and so we'll set this completed one aside and then we'll dump out the contents of our craft kit. And what you're going to find is your ribbons. You're going to get some assorted ribbons that are all pre-cut. You'll have a Poodle brad that you're going to be putting on the top of your notebook once you get the other pieces put on. And then you're going to have your notebook that already has the background fabric on it. Now you're going to see in each one of your pieces that you've got a hole, little tiny hole that's punched, and that's the pre-punched hole for your Poodle. So when you lay your pieces down, you want to be sure and match up those holes so that when you stick your Poodle in, it'll be really simple. You're just going to pop them right through the holes. Now both of the pieces that go on have tape put on them. So all you have to do is just peel the tops of the adhesive, and it's ready to stick on. It doesn't get any easier. This adhesive is permanent. So you do have to be careful when you're lining it up, but the great thing is once it's on, it's on. So it's a couple different ways you can line up your holes. Depending on your light, you can have your light kind of shine your light through and line it up, or you can hold it up and do it down. Just a lot of different ways to line up those holes. So once you find your mark, then lay it down. This is all kind of set. So when you lay it down, it's going to be in the right place because the holes were punched so that everything would line up and be centered on the top of the notebook. Okay, and then you take your Eiffel Tower piece. It's your black piece. It's got your Eiffel Tower on it. Get another little hole. Line up that hole with the others. Okay, just make sure everything's straight and then pop it on, and it's going to stay on. All right, once you have the cover on, it's time to put the Poodle on. Now your Poodle comes in the bag. The brad tips are down, so you have to just pull those up. It's just so that they don't poke through the plastic bag. You want to pull those up and get them so that they are going together. And you're going to take your notebook and poke that right through those holes. You want to just make sure you get both brad tips going through. Okay, and then you're going to bend both of those down on the inside of the notebook flat. All right, and on this side, now you've got your Poodle walking right under the Eiffel Tower. All right, now the fun part. You get to tie on the ribbons. Now this is all, there's no science to this. This is all just kind of haphazard and fun. Put what colors on you want, where you want them. You have 10 different ribbons, and there's about that many coils. So you might skip a coil or two just to space them out, but all you're doing is just weaving them. And you don't have to do a bow, you have to do a knot. So I just do a little square knot. I do right over left. Okay, pull it down. And usually that's enough, okay? You don't even have to do the left over right, but you can finish the knot up if you want. It makes the knot itself a little thicker, so it just kind of depends on how you want it to look. Let me do this one that way so you can see it. So this one, the knot is a little thicker. On the sample that I showed you earlier, it was just one knot. So it just depends, on how you want it to look. Now, don't worry about how the ends look, because you're going to trim those up later. So just work down your notebook or down your spiral, and pull them through, and then just give them a tie. Okay. All right, so I'll pause here. I'm going to finish tying, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to do your trimming. So I finished tying all my ribbons on, and it looks a little bit of a mess. And let me untie this one real quick so that, because I didn't double knot all the others. So there we go. Okay. Looks a little loppy-jawed. Some, it just depends on your style. This is kind of cool looking, in a little messy, kind of long-haired way. You can also take a pair of scissors and just, you know, kind of trim the ends. Just be careful if you get carried away, you know, you can't untrim. You could always trim more, but you can't untrim. So, you know, trim it where you want it. And I kind of do them one at a time, so they're all sort of different lengths. That's just my personal taste. Ends up looking really cute. Where you've got some raveled ends from your pulling, you can trim that off and it'll be a nice neat end. Oops, there we go. Just keep trimming until you're happy with it. You can have some short, some long, or you can have them all about the same length. I'm going to show you an example of this. Oops, do this one. Okay, so this one, you see, I have, and then this is the one I showed you at the beginning. So this one's cut a little shorter, and this one's cut a little longer. So just depends on your style. And then all you've got in the way of waste is your trims, your little ribbon trimmings, and your little tabs, okay? So these can go in the garbage. And then you've got your beautiful new notebook. Super cute, Mini Me Crafts logo on the back. And you've got your pencil that goes with it. So really, it's just a sweet gift for somebody in your family or a friend. Also great party favor craft to do, or a party favor if you want to pre-make them for your guests and give them out. They're super great. So have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.